A development team is creating a microservices architecture utilizing multiple AWS Lambda functions and AWS Serverless Application Model, or AWS SAM, templates. They aim to automate the testing of these functions during releases. Specifically, they require a mechanism to route a limited portion of production traffic to the new version for validation before proceeding with the complete deployment. Which actions, when combined, represent the most operationally efficient method to achieve this?
Option A. Utilize AWS SAM CLI commands within AWS Code Deploy to execute tests against the Lambda functions. Option B. Configure the event invoke config resource in the AWS SAM template to define on-success and on-failure behavior. Option C. Configure gradual deployments within the AWS SAM templates. Option D. Specify a canary 10% 30 minutes deployment preference and include hooks for validation testing. Option E. Specify a linear 10% every 10 minutes deployment preference and include hooks for validation testing. The challenge here centers on versioned deployments and the ability to validate infrastructure changes using live traffic.
In my view, the correct answers are C and D. To achieve a gradual deployment with traffic shifting in AWS SAM, the template must explicitly enable the deployment preference property, making option C the fundamental requirement. Option D is also correct because it uses the canary deployment preference, which is specifically engineered to shift a small slice of traffic, 10%, for a 30-minute duration. This allows the team to validate the new version independently before a full rollout. Hooks are crucial here, as they allow for automated validation tests during the deployment process. Regarding the other options, I believe they are incorrect. Option A relies on the SAM CLI, which is intended for local testing, rather than production traffic management. Option B addresses asynchronous event handling, which is unrelated to traffic shifting. While option E describes a linear deployment pattern, the canary approach is more specifically tailored for the requirement of testing a small portion of traffic first. For your exam, always distinguish between local development tools and built-in deployment patterns like canary or linear.